wasn't that you didn't vote for Kamala or didn't want to vote at all. That's not the point. The point is that you fought so hard for other people not to vote for her that you went out of your way to harm members of your own community in pursuit of a goal that you knew couldn't actually get done. You knew good and damn well that the outcome of that general election was not capable of pulling us out of Gaza. That was short-sighted, naive, ignorant, and dangerous. Furthermore, a bunch of y'all did that simply to platform Jill Stein, random white woman number 5, who did not stick by any of her fucking policy promises and disappeared into the wind to support Israel the instant the general election was over. So to recap, you shot on a black woman and shot on Black America, shot on Native Americans, shot on Latino Americans, shot on Palestinian Americans, all in pursuit of a traitorous white woman who didn't even believe in what you thought she believed in. Who is trusting you with what, where, when, why, and how exactly? I wouldn't trust you to put a square block in a square hole. And then on top of that, a separate group of y'all were talking about some fuck it, let it burn, knowing good and damn well that that would target the most vulnerable communities first. When people told you that, you said, well, I don't care, it needs to happen anyways. So you just admitted that your strategy is to do nothing because you ain't got shit to do, and you don't give a fuck about who this lack of strategy harms. And then when accelerationism that you signed off on knocks on your door, suddenly it's not bubbles and tears talking about some, oh my God, we need to figure this out together. Again, who is trusting you with what, where, when, why, and how? It's not the actions that you did, because no one expects you to magically reach through time and undo shit you already did. It's about what was going through your fucking head when you made decisions that remarkably stupid. It's about your callous disregard for multiple people groups in pursuit of white knighting for a group of people that did not ask you to do that. What they did ask you to do, though, was get your ass in the fucking street. But y'all couldn't be bothered to do that because you were too busy doxing people. The reason why we can't just all figure this out together is because there is no solidarity, and there is no solidarity because you are dumb and untrustworthy. If you took 5 seconds to do something about these absolutely massive character flaws, then maybe we could get somewhere. But since you're so interested in shacking up and not at all at working on yourself or working on decolonization or working on the goal or anything of the sort, get the fuck out of my face and get the fuck out of everybody else's face and stop fucking lying that you are about this life or you give a fuck or anything of the sort. You're just upset because danger has reached your door, and that's not a good enough reason. You know who understood that fact so intimately? Harriet fucking Tubman. And I am not going to be the idiot who forgets my ancestors' wisdom. So you can go fuck yourself.
If you want to vote for Jill, vote for Donald Trump. But do not give a vote to Kamala Harris and expect to be welcomed by my community.
Seem to comprehend that on November 3rd, you only have 2 choices. Either you vote against Trump, try to get rid of this malignancy, and then move on, or else you try to help Trump win. Traditional left culture, this would never even been discussed. I mean, for the traditional left, elections are kind of an interlude. They're something that take a couple of minutes away from real political activity. Real political activity is constant activism. It doesn't have to do with elections. If there's somebody so awful that you should vote against them, it's perfectly obvious this time. It's nothing to discuss. So yes, there's somebody so awful that you should vote against them. So you go to the voting booth and you vote against them and you get back to work.